So in this section, we're going to look at how to upload your own personal data or how to use the course data that your professor has uploaded for you once you're registered for his course. So we'll just get right into it. If you have some data that you want to use, your very own, you can actually create a folder in the Server Files and Folders tab. Right here, this option. Name it whatever you'd like. I'll name it sample. And this will populate underneath your files. So from here, we'll just talk about the upload feature. There's a button at the top, obviously, for uploading. You can also right-click and upload files to this folder. And so this is anything that you've got on your local computer that you want to check out and use. Underneath your My Courses folder, which should be populated if you used your enrollment link correctly, you'll see we've got our instructor here, Null, whoever that is. He's not on his job because he hasn't uploaded any course data, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
But this is where everything is going to be. This is where you're going to find it.
Yep.
Right there underneath the My Courses. I also would like to point out that we do have some sample SAS data sets that your instructor may get you to use or you may want to use. And that is in your libraries underneath the SAS Help tab.
Yep. And how much space do they actually get on the cloud?
So space-wise, if we're talking about just your own personal data, you've got 5 gigabytes.
Okay.
If you want to upload one data set, you need to remember that it has to stay underneath 1 gigabyte.
Yeah.
If it's over that, it's not going to go through. It won't be able to load.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. So once you've got some data loaded in, so let's just do an example for you here. I've got a sample data set in here somewhere. I'll upload that. That is in our sample folder now. You need to create a library name statement to access this data during this session.
And pretty much any data, right?
Yeah, pretty much any data.
Okay.
If you want to use it and manipulate it.
Yep.
And so we've got some helpful guides here for creating that library name statement. And if you go back to our products page, the original page that we started on, and go to the students section, we'll see a quick start link here, uploading and accessing local data. So this is super helpful. It gives you your library name statement, the command that you want to run. It also starts you right off with profile creation. So in case you missed any steps there, we see he's creating the My Content folder. And then from there, we've got an example where you want to check out your home path for that sample folder that I created, and then how to actually use it in code. So here's a really good example. Now they named theirs My Content, I named it Sample, so there's a little bit of a difference, but either way, this guide is very helpful with finding that out. As for your instructor's data sets, they will provide you with their own library name statement that they have generated for that actual course.
And if you do, use your library statement and find out that you run into, an error or just a note or something's not working right in your log file, well, great. You can go to the community site, which is what we're going to go over in our next chapter.